spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. These guys motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out to one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with the defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Now go with Walker on the counter. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third and...
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 16 yards.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's another Seahawks first
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. One step up, and there he goes. He'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Tackle made on the play by the rookie from Texas A&M. That's Nick Scorton. This is Walker on second. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Walker will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Behind the line of
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, here's Young. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. They get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw left side, Sanders has it. And they come up with 7 following that flag, and that sets up 2nd and 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Young. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Panthers.
1st and goal, Hubbard. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal on the Seahawks 6-yard line.
Now Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up their opening drive. It's a Bryce Young touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Right there, an attack on the point after. And the Panthers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Seahawks stop headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. 1st and 10, Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. Out wide here to come. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. It's a dime look defensively from the Panthers. Third down coming. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Rush coming for Young. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
He's going for it himself. Good gain out past the 30. And finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Young working from the gun. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Panthers, 1st down.
Handoff out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. Young. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
9 yards. That's another Panthers 1st down.
Counterplay. Hubbard. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hook slant is caught by Sanders. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's caught, and they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Young to throw. looking for an open man. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. It's a Bryce Young touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense can get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Right on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 7.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He has all day back there. Now they force him out left. And he gets back to the line, but no more. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Walker on 1st down. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Seahawks.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Cut out left. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line.
13 more yards.
Here's a design run. And nothing was going to help him escape that. And he gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Darnold. A throw right side, finds Cup. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and goal, Seattle.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give them 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll pitch it to Charbonnet. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Young hangs on to it. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost them about a yard. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it. They did it a whole lot better that time.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. First down, Young. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it, adding all the extra yardage.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Again, it's Young. Brought in right side. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want to run it right down their throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
We'll kick the running back in motion.
32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Hits some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And again, it's Darnold. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's tackled for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. To the air on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. They get with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Start of this 3rd quarter, it's Hubbard. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play action now, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. 1st and 10, Darnold. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Josie Jewell making that stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, here's Darnold. Wide, it's Smith and Jigba. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Here's Darnold to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he goes down a little short of the 40. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Now Darnold.
3rd down.
That's the line, he's going to run for it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Throwing here, Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Seahawks 1st down.
And off to Walker from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers, 3rd down. Here's Darnold. He's got it over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From his own end zone, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Up the middle, Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Brings up 3rd down.
Young working from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pick Seahawks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So now here's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. He'll start on the ground. Gallup. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
On the ground again with Dowdle. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Dowdle again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it. They need to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Young. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd down, they need 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. On 3rd down, it's Young. Setting up the running back screen. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. That's too close to the sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 10.
He's going to keep this one. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Toss play. This is Walker. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
With a quick pass outline. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Carolina offense headed out now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Young. Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
Play
line.
action now, Young. To the left side, Sanders has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Back to throw. Here's Young. Caught by his back. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's Young again.
At the 49-yard line.
Completed to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Puts a mare under it, deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Tyrone McMillan that time. And that makes it 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well.
Formation for Carolina. The Seahawks take over.
Now Seattle all set to go here on offense.
20-yard line.
And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Donald hit and he fumbles it. And the Panthers get to that one.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and the incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for them. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. And going play action. Young. Oh, he lost the football! And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown! The Panthers picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with a fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sign quarterback run here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
6 yards.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Here's Darnold to throw. Connects with feint. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. Darnold now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Wow, and he's about as close to the 1st as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here's shoving in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10. Darnold. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Hits him on the out route. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Has it at the one. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the two-point conversion. Whenever you're throwing for two, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. The Yanks with a return here. The Panthers set to take the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Dowdle. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the draw, it's Dowdle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So 1 more play before we reach that break. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. He'll throw it. He lofts it deep right side. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. New set of downs for him from the 31. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And they got there in time. He's taken down. For the pace here as the clock continues to run. We'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Now to throw. He's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And on first down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And again, it's Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on third. To throw. And they're still on block. He brings in the touchdown, and now they've got a shot to force overtime. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Running back sent in motion. And he can't find a way in, so this will stay a 2-point game, and it may all be over now. No 2-point conversion, no tie. Hopefully they've got a heck of an onside kick drawn up because that is their final out remaining.
Not just the onside kick, but they won't have much time even if they do get it. That's what makes that 2-point conversion sting. You practice that situation all week. You love the play. You just couldn't execute it.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So the Panthers pick up the win here. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.